March of 2017, the International Space Station, 250 miles above the Earth's surface. Two astronauts are on a routine spacewalk to perform maintenance. NASA flight engineer Peggy Whitson films their mission and, in the process, captures something out of this world.
If you're a science enthusiast seeking entertainment, NASA provides a YouTube channel packed with videos catering to your interests, including a live stream from the International Space Station. During routine maintenance by ISS astronauts, an unexpected event occurred on the live feed, sparking curiosity among some observers. The peculiar incident unfolded over the weekend on the International Space Station's livestream, prompting speculation among conspiracy theorists. Questions arise. Is NASA concealing a UFO sighting? Could this be evidence of extraterrestrial existence? Stay tuned for details on the recent occurrence that led NASA to interrupt its live feed. In the early 1990s, there was a level of certainty about the universe's expansion. It could have adequate energy density to eventually halt and contract, or it might possess so little that it would perpetually expand, with gravity gradually slowing down the expansion over time. Admittedly, the deceleration had gone unnoticed, but in theory, the universe was bound to decelerate. The universe, abundant in matter, experiences the gravitational force pulling all matter together. Then, in 1998, Hubble Space Telescope images of distant supernova unveiled that the cosmos was expanding at a slower rate in the distant past than it currently does. Contrary to common belief, the cosmos hasn't been slowing down due to gravity. Instead, it has been accelerating in its expansion. This unexpected revelation left scientists without a clear explanation. Nevertheless, something was driving this acceleration. Research indicates that we've only explored about 4% of our universe, leaving the remaining 96% as an extensive unknown housing new particles, dark energy, dark matter, and countless planets, potentially hosting different civilizations yet to be uncovered. This research led to the development of the International Space Station, a remarkable feat in human history. The assembly of the International Space Station spanned a decade and involved over 30 missions. It represents an outcome of extensive scientific and engineering collaboration among 5 space agencies from 15 different countries. Positioned 250 miles above Earth, this 460-ton, permanently crewed platform boasts a size comparable to a football field, surpassing the size of the Russian space station Mir by 4 times and the US Skylab by 5 times. The space station serves as a testing ground for spacecraft equipment and technologies intended for extended journeys to the Moon and future planetary exploration, including Mars. Additionally, the ISS serves the purpose of searching for extraterrestrial life or other anomalies in the universe. Since its inception, the International Space Station has conducted thorough research on these intelligent creatures, and after years of effort, tangible results are now emerging. As expected, reports are circulating about UFO sightings, and both the government and NASA are attempting to keep this information concealed from the public. During routine maintenance on the ISS, astronauts observed a peculiar metallic object shaped like a pinny cone. While the camera was recording, the object passed by the space station, curved upward, and swiftly departed into space. Scott C. Waring, the founder of UFO Sightings Daily, was the first to notice the unidentified flying object and shared a video detailing its location and appearance. He described, "I was monitoring the NASA live space station cam when I saw the camera zooming in on a strange object emerging from below the space station. Initially, I thought it might be a capsule or satellite, but its speed increased. After 22 minutes, it shot up and disappeared into deep space. If it were a capsule, it should have entered low Earth orbit and descended, but the fact that this object shot upward into deep space truly astonished me. While it could be advanced alien technology from the USAF, I doubt it. The person operating the camera seemed surprised and unprepared for its sudden appearance." As Scott highlights, whoever operated the NASA camera observed the anomaly, evident from their zooming in on it. The space agency hasn't offered any comments on its nature, but this isn't the first occurrence. In a NASA live stream back in 2016, an odd light was spotted near Earth. Shortly after airing, the feed was abruptly halted. The usual display of Earth, as seen from the International Space Station, showed something a bit out of the ordinary for a brief moment. A faint light was noticed in the distance, descending toward Earth. Surprisingly, the object ceased its descent and remained stationary before the video feed was disrupted. The footage was initially examined by YouTube user StreetCap1, who regularly scrutinizes unusual celestial events. This could be a meteor or something similar, the user mentioned in the YouTube upload. What caught my attention was the camera cutting off when the UFO appeared to stop. NASA later commented on the video, suggesting that it was likely not a UFO, but rather a piece of space debris. The light could have various explanations: a reflection on the camera lens, radiation hitting a sensor in the high-definition Earth viewing system, a satellite, a meteor, or one of the many pieces of space debris orbiting the planet, speculated Popular Mechanics. A NASA representative joined the discussion, affirming to Popular Mechanics that no alien spacecraft has been observed, whether near or far from Earth. So, what is NASA explaining? According to NASA spokesman Daniel Hewitt, the live feed wasn't deliberately cut. As per Hewitt, cameras on the International Space Station operate automatically. The station frequently goes out of range of the tracking and data relay satellites used for sending and receiving video, voice, and telemetry, explained Hewitt. When the signal is lost, the cameras display a blue screen or a predetermined video slate. Despite NASA's assurance that the broadcast interruption wasn't deliberate, skeptics on social media expressed doubt. Some on Twitter find the live footage shut down suspicious, while others are curious about potential extraterrestrial encounters NASA may or may not be aware of. One individual shared, "Another UFO, another feed cut, another reason to question why NASA always has a problem with the neighbors." Despite numerous sightings and theories, the National Aeronautics and Space Administration hasn't officially addressed these events. While some experts attribute the initial encounter to a technical glitch that led to the camera shutdown, this explanation doesn't satisfy alien researchers and ufologists. The lingering mystery is why NASA hasn't actively refuted these allegations if they are untrue. Professor Andrew Balogh from the Imperial College London Department of Physics discussed these reports of unidentified flying objects. In an interview with Mail Online, he mentioned, in general, UFO sightings could be attributed to some artifact effect, possibly even space debris, and might remain unexplained due to insufficient evidence. Assessing the content of the video in this case is quite complex, especially given its poor quality. However, if NASA has access to high-quality images of the footage, they might choose to further investigate. As of now, NASA or its authorities have not provided any comments on the incident. The enduring fascination with UFOs heightened when the Pentagon released 3 brief videos featuring unidentified aerial phenomena in April. The 2 videos, dating back to 2004 and 2015, depict swiftly moving objects that remain unidentified to this day. A recent observation near the International Space Station captured a white cylindrical object in motion, coinciding with the space station's report of several high-speed objects in proximity. These sightings, broadcasted on a live feed, were subsequently shared on YouTube by a user named MerMBB333, with the description, "Look, something is roaming the skies on this planet." A recent Pentagon report acknowledged confirmed UFO sightings, but dismissed the possibility of extraterrestrial origins. Analysts suggest that the enigmatic flying objects detected by U.S. intelligence may be advanced technologies produced by other nations, such as China and Russia. The U.S. also updated the categorization of UFOs to UAPs. It's important to emphasize that a common misconception about potential extraterrestrial life revolves around the assumption that they would resemble and behave like humans. Scientists often highlight the complexity of life forms, including our own. Evolutionary processes on another planet might diverge significantly from ours. An advanced species from a different galaxy could take the form of a shapeless entity without a face or mouth. The idea that they would all exhibit human-like characteristics is scientifically incorrect, as portrayed vividly in the visually compelling short series on Netflix titled Alien Worlds. The live feed and images from the International Space Station have become a crucial source of evidence for those who believe in UFOs. It went beyond being just evidence. It became fodder for conspiracy theories surrounding the National Aeronautics and Space Administration, NASA, and more speculatively, the International Space Station's potential hidden secrets, although scientists remain skeptical. After a thorough examination, scientists have repeatedly attributed reports of UFO sightings to a psychological phenomenon called pareidolia. This condition occurs when the brain perceives significant objects in entirely random locations. Nigel Watson, the author of a UFO investigation manual, explained pareidolia concerning these UFO reports, stating that the majority of the images were as blurry and mysterious as those shared by UFO witnesses on Earth. Many of these sightings have straightforward explanations. Watson concluded that the more NASA refutes or clarifies such incidents, the more some people are inclined to believe in a conspiracy to conceal potential alien visits to our planet. Consequently, UFO enthusiasts have developed additional conspiracies, alleging that NASA is withholding even more information from the public. Conspiracies circulate, questioning whether NASA is currently communicating with an advanced civilization and withholding this information from the public. Though the nature of these aircraft remains unclear, evidence from the ISS or U.S. records provides partial answers to questions that have largely been withheld from the public for decades, hinting at the possibility that aliens may have visited Earth, whether or not humans were aware. Curious about the idea of alien civilizations reaching out to Earth? Share your thoughts in the comments section below.